어디 갔어? 더워.
that?
Let's go. 야. 더워. 아하, 참.
And tell me so I could lose or something. This time will take it slow. Don't you forget about
So you were changing this today?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Trajeron nuevos.
Cuatro horas. 1 hour for you.
Mm-hmm.
For other 4 horas.
Ah, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Si trabajamos, decirle que 4 horas trabajamos.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
You too.
Because you're going to dust me. No.
So I'll stay home and write these songs, pretend I'll make it someday. My friends are getting married, they're all settling down. So I'll lay here, watch the ceiling fan go round and round. And it's all